Well, the weather is getting warmer and the days are getting longer. That means spring is right around the corner. So let's take a sneak peek at the movies coming to the big screen this spring. So grab your popcorn and candy. Extra Butter, Please, is coming up next. Welcome to Extra Butter, Please. I'm your host, Gina B. Now that we're coming out of the winter months, Hollywood is prepping for some major releases over the next couple of months. And the first one to kick it off is Creed 3.
I spent the last 7 years of my life living out my wildest dreams. Bianca, Rocky, my dad. This was built on their shoulders.
That's right, Michael B. Jordan is back as Adonis Creed, taking on a dual role as he steps behind the camera for his directorial debut. Stepping on his own for this round, Adonis is thriving in his personal and professional career when a childhood friend resurfaces and forces Adonis to face the past that he's been running from.
I vouch for you. You think you mad? Try spending half your life in a cell. Watching somebody else live your life. I'm coming for everything. You threatening me?
Something is going on with you.
Damien was like family. Now we past talking.
Then maybe you just have to find him.
Co-starring Tessa Thompson and Jonathan Majors, Creed 3 knocks its way back into theaters on March 3rd.
I need you to let go of your fear. Let go of the guilt. Let go of whatever was and walk into what is.
I feel those chains are breaking, yeah. I fear God, I don't fear death. I see those stripes and take a step.
Well, Ghostface is back again, y'all, with the 6th installment into the horror franchise with Scream 6. Now, the survivors from the last film leaves Woodsboro to try and start a new life in New York City. But when a streak of murders begin happening in the Big Apple, they must confront a new threat that seems to be more deadly than they've faced before.
I had this secret. There's a darkness inside of me. It followed me here. And it's gonna keep coming for us.
We share a certain history.
You want me. So let's finish this.
Scream 6 slashes its way into theaters on March 10th. '65 is the new science fiction action thriller from the creators of A Quiet Place.
Charter 373. This is Commander Mills. My ship was hit by an undocumented asteroid. Transporting 35 passengers on a long-range exploratory mission.
Now, after a catastrophic crash on an unknown planet, pilot Mills quickly discovers he's stranded on Earth 65 million years ago. Now, with only one chance at being rescued, Mills and the only other survivor must make their way across an unknown terrain riddled with dangerous prehistoric creatures and an epic fight to survive. Take a look.
Launch the ship!
65, starring Adam Driver, hits theaters on March 10th. Don't go away, more movies to preview right after this break.
When
When I got the opportunity to get her, there wasn't no choice. I told myself, I'm gonna take custody of my daughter. It's my baby. That's what we're supposed to do as men. Take care of our home, build a foundation, you know what I'm saying? Love, our money, she's my purpose. I'm here to walk with her, hold her hand until she can walk alone. Ain't nothing like being a father in this world.
Here are AARP top tips on caregiver preparedness during coronavirus. Form a team that can help with caregiving tasks. Take an inventory of essential supplies in your loved one's home. Make a list of the care recipient's medications. Schedule regular calls to fight isolation. Finally, take care of yourself too. Follow the Centers for Disease Control's guidelines for coronavirus safety. For more caregiving tips, go to aarp.org/caregiving.
Welcome back. Well, mark your calendars because on March 17th, Shazam flies his way back onto the big screen with Shazam! Fury of the Gods.
I don't deserve these powers, if I'm being honest. Like, what am I even contributing? Ow! There's already a superhero with a red suit with a lightning bolt on it. Aquaman is literally huge and he's so manly. And Batman is so cool. And I'm just me. I feel like a fraud.
Now, the film continues the story of Billy Batson, who, upon reciting the magic word Shazam, is transformed into his adult superhero alter ego. And he's teaming up with his foster siblings, fighting off the daughters of Atlas from destroying the world.
And then everybody got superpowers.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
All right, here's the situation.
Started from the bottom, now the whole team here.
The daughters of Atlas are coming to hunt us.
Children stole the power of the gods. You ripped it from our father's core.
Okay, I feel like maybe I should be writing all this down.
Shazam! Fury of the Gods makes its way into theaters on March 17th. Well, the Baba Yaga returns. Yes, Keanu Reeves is back as John Wick, and this time he's out for revenge. Wasn't he out for revenge last time?
42 regular, wasn't it?
Yeah. And so it begins.
John uncovers a path to defeating the High Table, but before he can earn his freedom, Wick must face off against new enemies.
Y'all feel the wrath of the killer. Many try, many die if you wanna war. Get it bloody.
Starring Keanu Reeves, Lawrence Fishburne, and Donnie Yen, John Wick Chapter 4 hits the big screen on March 24th. Well, the worldwide popular tabletop game Dungeons & Dragons is getting a new big screen adaptation from the directors of Game Night. Take a look.
To give us a fighting chance, we're gonna need strength. You got this, right?
I know you don't.
We also need courage, magic, and you.
A charming thief and a band of unlikely adventurers embark on an epic quest to retrieve a lost relic, but things go dangerously awry when they run into the wrong people.
No, that's not good.
Starring Chris Pine, Michelle Rodriguez, and Hugh Grant, Dungeons & Dragons Honor Among Thieves makes its way into theaters on March 31st. Don't go anywhere. Extra butter, please. We'll be right back.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right. Because a few hours ago, in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Each year, there are more than a dozen significant tropical and winter storms that threaten the East Coast. So chances are there will be more hurricanes and blizzards near here again. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has all the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
So we kick off the month of April with one of the most recognizable video game characters.
All right, let's go.
Oh my God, okay.
Yep, Super Mario is back on the big screen and will hopefully make us forget about the live-action movie back in the 90s. Illumination Studios brings the Super Mario world to life in this animated tale with all of our favorite characters from the game.
Are going to stop that monster.
How? Look at us. We're adorable.
There's a huge universe out there.
Whoa.
With a lot of galaxies. They're all counting on us. No pressure.
With the voice cast of Chris Pratt, Jack Black, Charlie Day, and so many more, the Super Mario Brothers movie jumps onto the big screen on April 7th.
Wahoo!
Well, a new horror comedy starring Nicolas Cage as Dracula and Nicholas Hoult as his flunky Renfield is coming to theaters.
Dracula. Okay, obviously we're dealing with a little bit more than just narcissism here.
With a new lease on life and living in modern-day New Orleans, Renfield tries to escape his toxic relationship with Dracula and falls in love with Rebecca Quincy, a traffic cop.
Thank you. You saved my life. Did I watch you cut a guy with a decorative serving platter?
It's in the wrist.
Renfield starts playing in theaters on April 14th. Well, hitting theaters on April 21st is The Covenant, which follows Sergeant John, who is on his last tour of duty in Afghanistan and is teamed up with a local interpreter who risks his own life to carry John across miles of grueling terrain to safety.
Well, I won't back down.
For 3 weeks, this family believed you were dead. We owe that man your life.
It wasn't enough for him to carry me across those mountains. Now he's hiding in a hole somewhere. I should be in that hole.
You could.
Directed by my guy, Guy Ritchie, and starring Jake Gyllenhaal, The Covenant hits movie theaters on April 21st. Now, you know George wasn't going to be left out of the biopic game. Coming to theaters on April 28th is Big George Foreman, which tells the life story of the former heavyweight champ.
It is my destiny to win the heavyweight championship belt again. Last time they saw me, I looked like Superman.
So now you look like the Michelin Man. This ain't no beauty contest.
Michael Moore is 26 and unstoppable.
How can you beat that man?
Foreman is considered an old man in this young man's game.
It's now or it's never.
Starring Forrest Whitaker and Chris Davis, Big George Foreman hits its way into theaters on April 28th. Well, I hope you make your way to the theaters to catch some of these spring flicks. So we'll see you next time on Extra Butter, Please.